New developments tonight in the arrest of the Dances with Wolves actor. Now, according to an arrest report, Nathan Chasing Horse is accused of posing as a holy man or medicine man to groom vulnerable indigenous girls and women into sexual relationships. Hello and thanks for joining us tonight at 11. I'm Trisha Keene. Our Sean Delancey has reaction tonight from the tribal community and insight into how cults like this develop.
The raid of Nathan Chasing Horse's home was the culmination of a months-long investigation from federal, local, and tribal officials. While he is behind bars right now, experts like psychiatrist Timothy Jeider say it's easier than you may think to fall into a cult mentality. The red heart on this front door now has a darker meaning for many after the home owned by Nathan Chasing Horse was raided by the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. Police now say Chasing Horse abused his power and spiritual influence as a medicine man to groom indigenous girls and women for sex, all under what they described as a cult called The Circle in this arrest report.
I can't think of anybody I know who hasn't been sexually assaulted.
Nijane Whitehat says Native women and girls are frequently targeted as victims of sexual assault, but largely from people outside of the tribes. She says the fact Chasing Horse is accused of using a culture that's been systematically erased for centuries to exploit his own people makes it worse.
I'll never get to do certain dances or know how to wear these things. These things that should be mine are gone. And this guy is using that as a way to keep people, to trap them, to steal them, and his own people even, which is, it's a heinous crime.
Psychiatrist Timothy Jeider says that's normally how cults work.
They use a commonly accepted practice, but then start shifting that focus towards themselves where they become the central figure as opposed to whatever the central figure was in the original practice.
Jeider says isolated individuals, like one victim cited in the arrest report, are more vulnerable. The report states the girl was seen as an outsider by tribal members because of her mixed appearance, and a cult leader feeds on that otherness.
They pull them into the group, make them feel very special, and then they start exploiting their isolation, and they make them more isolated, more dependent on the group.
For anyone watching this who may be at risk of falling into a cult, Jeider has a message.
You're not alone, so don't forget that. Don't believe the lie. Reach out to anybody for help.
Now, police say that they have confirmed 3 of Chasing Horse's victims are here in Clark County, but they believe more will come forward as more details come out. In the studio, I'm Sean Delancey.